What is going on, super friends? I am Moasebo. Thanks for watching the vid. This is my review for Justice League number 1, the first one, dude. A new era, a new era of the Justice League is here. Scott Snyder is ushering the Justice League with a badass cosmic story. It's reaching far and wide across the DC universe in this debut issue, and I think this is a bold remark. They're saying that this is a new era for Justice and for Doom, because Doom is here, man. The Legion of Doom, badass stuff. I think the opening page is setting the stage with how far-reaching the beginning. Sorry, voice crack. I'm still young. The beginning of the storyline is across space and time. From 85,000 years to 5,000 years from now. I think there's a thin line and a focal point going through the pages as the issue clarifies over time. Like Snyder is covering the entire DC universe with one issue, making Justice League the book to read. And it's only been one issue, man. It's really good. The beginning of the new era begins with... Sorry, my mic is falling. I don't know why, dude. This begins with the narration regarding the Hall of Justice. A cornerstone for the heroes of DC, brought to us by the amazing Jim Cheung pencils and Morales inking, making these designs and the locations just shine with a classical feel to them. I think Mori's colors are bright, dazzling, shining a light on the debut of the hall, making it really really dramatic, like really cool. I like it. I think this narration gives the Hall of Justice and its newfound connections to the relationships with the heroes and citizens a certain mysticism, Like it's almost mythological for them, a legacy behind it. I think Snyder is packing a lot of history into this narration of the League's thought process behind the artifacts and the way the Hall operates and its secrets. I think it has the makings of the start of a grand adventure, and we just have to enjoy the ride, man. It's really cool stuff. This adventure this time requires everyone, and dude, these are a lot of characters. The work Mori does on colors for Cheung's pencils should not be underestimated, because they make the splash page of every main member of them in their own respective environment to combat the subterranean threat. It looks amazing. I think Snyder hits the ground running with the team dynamics and the camaraderie between the League members. We have the jokes of Batman's voice amidst the information being shared throughout the League about the nature and scope of the new threat. It all just clicks into place, and how badass, dude, is John Jones. Shit. This is just crazy how they focused on him. Snyder balances everything with a flow. It's just an easygoing flow. He captures everyone's signature quips, the style as they joke and discuss the moves they see. Cheung manages to not only draw the main Justice League across a splash page, but also his panel spacing squeezes in cameos from different DC heroes. Like, terrific, The lettering also from Napolitano is working overtime to align itself with the many characters and the dialogue across the pages. Really cool stuff here with Luthor. And Martian Manhunter is being reintroduced as the heart and the soul of the Justice League. This telekinetic connection he had was really cool. The lettering there comes across differently, with the mental conversations being color-coded. Really like it. Giving whoever is talking, a different sense. It's a small touch. It just really brings the team dynamic together, I think. And again, more Martian, dude. He's guiding the book and the team double time as the book progresses, where his comrades' pages have a white background and vibrant colors. Different locations behind him and action-packed panels. I think John has space and its darkness playing off of a sense of isolation that the comic counters with being, as he's running point for them and just keeping them together. I think a great sequence involving the Martian has him destroy this big-ass target, like I said, with a dragon, It's just badass. The colors are making it look amazing. And the other half of a new Justice equation, the villains. So I don't need to talk about that. Villains rebrand the Justice League, and Snyder they can write the bad guys really well. for the sake of the story, I think it's really cool, dude. I mean, during the second half, all these villains pop out, you know. Look at them. Ooh, the Legion of Doom. Cheetah, Black Manta, Joker, we got Grodd, Sinestro. Man, Snyder is setting the pieces for his story, and in the process is setting up major players, and John and Lex. I think the big mystery of the issue gets fleshed out towards the end, you know, and the setup for Snyder's Justice League. I think it's explained in depth. It's reminiscent of Jonathan Hickman's Avengers series, I think, with the current setup of the DCU in the wake of No Justice. So I think this #1 has something to stand on in the wake of the weekly event at No Justice. Snyder is revitalizing the title into a comic book that just encompasses the entire universe in which it is set, covers a lot of ground in 23 pages. A new era comes, new threats, new faces, new problems like this. What the fuck? We're getting both sides of the coin with the Justice League and the Legion of Doom. The voices for all of these characters fit like a glove under Snyder's pen. The pencils are the dynamic page turner every time. I like it, I love it. Sizing and the diversity of the DCU, whether it's the characters in different habitats or just squeezing in some visual references, you know, that lend to Snyder's ideas. I think this event, or not event, this series has a message, a renewed sense of optimism, grandiose storytelling, you know, making this title, I think, one of the needs. If you're a DC Comics fan, it's a need. You gotta read it. You gotta check it out for yourself, man. And it's only been one issue. I'm hooked. It's badass. Doom on Earth. Really enjoyed it. My super friends, thanks for watching my review of Justice League #1. If you enjoyed, please click the like button, man. Check out my other comic book reviews up in the channel. I'm making more this week. I'm recording several ones so I can just upload them. Really cool stuff. A lot of #1s coming out. So I want to talk about them also. Marvel Comics later. So yeah, if you have any requests, let me know in the comments down below, or in my Twitter or my Instagram. You can request videos, so say what's up, say hi, whatever. I'm active over there. Subscribe and click on the bell icon. That way you don't miss the videos. You get the videos on your laptop, your phone, whatever. Sounds cool? Sounds cool to me, man. I thank you again. I'll leave you with the motherfucker dying, my friend, and of course, I'll see you in the next one.